What is good, y'all? This is Chloe Hotline, Coach Chloe here for Drench Games, and we are here with the DSFA, and we're looking back at the first season that I played, the Drench Simulation Football Association. Introducing the teams one by one, we have the Las Vegas Blackjacks, who went 8-7 last year, and then here we have my hometown team, the Cincinnati Bobcats, who went 9-6 the year before this one. And then we have the Capital Crusaders from DC with the MVP that went 13-4. Here we have the Savannah Flame with 4-11. Then the Milwaukee Flash that went 8-7. And then we have the Jacksonville Fury who went 10-6 last year. Then we have the Virginia Hawks who were 3-12, just awful. Then we have the Carolina Islanders, South Carolina, who were 8-7. Then we have the Kansas Kings, Wichita, who were 15-10, the best in the league. Then we have the Niagara Knights, who were 8-7. And then we have the Chicagoland Lancers, who were 6-9. It's a 15-game season. Then we have the Michigan Marauders, just garbage, 2-13. Then we have the Colorado Mountaineers with their young QB at 5-10, and then we have the St. Louis Stampede at 5-10, also along with the New Jersey Vets at 12-4. And now we can see the Kentucky Vipers at 7-8 finally. And that was the league standings for the first year of the Drench Simulation Football League. And here we're just looking at a little bit of the stats from last year, just to see a little bit of the history. Brett Chapman, one of the best quarterback in the league at the moment. Josh Kendall right behind him. Marcus Jones, Randy Black, an icon. And Randy Black is pondering retirement, so we'll see what happened with that next season. And then we have Phil Watkins for the Niagara Knights, and then Benny Jenkins, who's a standout, came straight from high school. More on his story later, and along with some of the other passers. But now I can just show you these stats. Let me explain. This is the companion league to the DSIA, the college football thing I have going. I just posted it. This is going to be posted right after. So this is the little companion project that you see. Harry Harper actually is the cover that I made for this, and he was the best in the league this past season, but he ended up switching teams. Switching to the team he beat in the championship, which is pretty crazy. He pulled a reverse KD, but yeah, this league is something that I created originally as the SFA on Madden 08 on GameCube, but unfortunately I had a hard drive issue and lost all those files, and I never really recorded game footage for it. But this time, I decided, hey, I got the Drench Gaming channel, why not show my ideas? So this is the companion league. Also, we have we have an indoor football league also, more on that soon, but I'm probably planning on running 3 series at a time, see if I could do that. But just looking at some of these stats here, this league was started because people, the NFL, they were like, hey, fuck them. So it's a 16 team league, 15 game seasons, 14 playoffs in the past, but this upcoming season they expand to 8, and you will see that. And you'll see it with this current season's stats also. And I'm going to just stop it right here. And here are this year's record actually. You see the Blackjacks go 8-8. Randy Black's last campaign, and he was actually backing up C.J. Hardy, former Bobcats quarterback. As you see, Benny Jenkins, the high schooler who came straight to the league, takes over and finally decides to make it his team. 12-3. They let to go on a tremendous run in the playoffs. His first season, at age 19, he made the championship and ended up losing to Harry Harper and the Capital Crusaders. But the Crusaders seem fine without the services of Harper, who is on the Kings now. You might have seen in the clip before. And they go 10-5, which isn't bad at all. 10-5 is pretty good. They got one of 8 spots in the playoffs. Destroy the Marauders. The Marauders just didn't get any better. And then the Savannah Flame, 10-5, another decent season for them. I think their quarterback Levi Mitchell had another great year. Their defense is pretty decent, so that's good to see them in the rankings. I mean, not in the rankings. It's good to see their record. And then we have the Milwaukee Flash, who actually take a step back and go 5-2. I think they take a step back and go 5-10 Marcus Jones, their quarterback, was one of the best quarterbacks in the league last year, and now they're scrambling looking for answers. Maybe it was just an off year. I don't know, but losing 6 straight games is just unacceptable. Losing 0-12 to the Crusaders was really a heart-wrenching loss because their offense couldn't seem to get anything done. Jacksonville Fury, they're 6-9, I think. They got a big old running back. This is the thing about this league. The trend is big old running backs. Like, not even like running backs, just like the fullback position, like the J. They be talking about Cordero Patterson as the J position. Yeah, this is the league for that. So if you see a big 6'5" motherfucker running the ball, then hey, that shit just goes on. And a tiny quarterback, yes. Doug Flutie QBs and big running backs. We taking it back to the 80s. The Virginia Hawks with Chad Jammer, that's their quarterback, a legend in the league. They kind of suck. And then Kansas Kings, with the addition of Harrison Harper, go 11-5, which is kind of the down season. I don't know. They were expected to be world beaters. They were expected to go undefeated, but a few other teams, we see the Lancers, and now we see the Michigan Marauders just scratching for answers. They traded away their draft pick, Maynard, the J position. They traded him to Jacksonville. So they're kind of just depleted all over the place. And then we see the Stampede and the Vets, and then the Kentucky Vipers sneaking into the playoffs. So it's interesting. It's been an interesting season, I will say so myself. But now I think we will get into some of this playoff footage.